Hi, and welcome to the Wild 7 Backlot. This is your all-access pass to everything going on behind the scenes at Wild 7 Studios. We're excited to give you an insider look at how we bring our stories to life and some of the tips and tricks we've learned along the way. This channel is all about sharing our filmmaking process, from concept to completion and everything in between. Think of us as your backstage pass. We'll break down the magic behind our movies, our short films, and some of our creative experiments that we do in studio. You'll get tutorials, tips, and stories from the trenches of independent filmmaking. For those that are new here, we are Wild 7 Studios. We're a multimedia production studio based in the heart of downtown Los Angeles. Wild 7 Studios was founded in 2020 by myself, Chris Troll, and my two partners, Nas Red and the great April Mendoza. We all actually came together, though, a couple years before that in 2018 to produce the film Nas Red's Debbie and the Devil. This was Wild 7's first feature film and the one that started it all for us. The Debbie and the Devil trilogy tells the story of two children that hide in a movie theater away from a mass shooter, and they're shown three movies by Satan, who happens to be played by our very own Mr. Red. And those three movies that he shows them are Gore Garage 6, Tears of a Bloody Rose, and my favorite, Debbie Flesh and Bone. These three films served as a wraparound to the larger film, which happened to be animated. We have a lot of crazy stories with the making of the film, in particular the animation. So much so that we happen to make another film, Hellacious, the making of an indie horror film.
But I just murdered people. Shouldn't I be punished?
Nah, not really.
Back then, I don't think any of us thought we would be where we're at today, running a studio full-time, making short films, making projects for clients. It's been an interesting journey, but a fulfilling one for sure. To add on top of everything we already do, the great Nas Red took it upon himself to build an animation division within Wild 7 Studios. He put together an amazing group of talented individuals who basically make up our full team. They've produced various short films for us and a pilot series that was currently on the market called Turbo Hyper Commandos. Turbo Hyper Commandos, or THC for short, tells the story of three mech rangers who happen to be roommates and all their irreverent happenings and all the crazy adventures that they get into. The three of them together can form this mech kaiju fighting robot known as the Vaporizer. Our pilot episode, Nasty Cat, involves a giant cat kaiju monster. It's a pretty crazy pilot. We're really proud of it, and we're currently shopping it around and searching for a home. So what does the future hold for Wild 7 Studios? Well, in the long term, our goal is to get a development deal and eventually have our own backlot. In the short term, specifically 2025, we want to continue working with our wonderful and amazing clients, get new amazing and wonderful clients, and we plan on producing 3 feature films on top of expanding our short film lineup, which we call the Wild Shorties. So, why should you watch our channel? Well, there's a lot of reasons. There's a lot of reasons why you should or maybe shouldn't watch our channel. For one thing, we don't necessarily do things the way everyone else does things. We do it our way. It works for us. It might work for you, it might not. Another reason to watch our channel is because none of us really had connections or money when we got started out. We kind of had to do this the hard way, starting from the bottom up. And it's been kind of a hard journey. We've had to learn things on our own. It's not been cheap at times. It's been costly. It's taken a lot of sacrifice on myself, April, and Naz's part. But every year that Wild 7 has been in existence has been the best year we've had. We keep growing, expanding. Our team is getting better. We're getting wiser. There's more of us joining the team. We're taking on new challenges we didn't take on before, and we're learning as we go, and we want to share that with you. One of the most obvious types of programming and videos we're going to share with you are behind the scenes videos. One of these series is going to be called On the Set Of, where we're going to share with you our process on making short films, what we learned, what we experimented with, how we made the film, how we financed the film, any roadblocks we had, how we distributed it, where it's at, what it's done, even the purpose of why we even made the film. We'll get into all of that. It'll be a deep dive, basically a commentary on these films. We're going to get into how we made different projects. We're going to demo gear and equipment with you in studio. And then we'll show you some how-to videos. One of our first ones is going to be how to Cinevise vintage lenses. So if you want to learn how to Cinevise lenses, learn more about lenses, what they do to your image, how they affect your image, how lenses, or how you as a filmmaker should know about lenses, then possibly subscribe and stay tuned and keep an eye out for these upcoming videos. Thanks for stopping by the Wild 7 Backlot. We can't wait to have you along for this ride. So if you're ready to explore the world of indie filmmaking, hit that subscribe button and don't forget to turn on those notifications. You don't want to miss any of our upcoming videos. We're going to have some really interesting, fun content coming out really soon. So let's bring those stories to life together. Let's make some films. To quote my brilliant business partner, shoot a film, not a person. We'll see you next time. Take care.